All right, what is going on, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Black Desert. So today is actually going to be a special episode. We finished up grinding, and I finally got the telescope. So it has been quite a while, actually. Probably, I would say, before the changes on the spots, it was probably around like 200-ish hours. So here's some screenshots, actually. This is the one we got for the Tungrad Ruins one. This one was for the City of the Dead one. This one actually took me a while because I think the drop rate for the unique piece is a lot lower than Tungrad Ruins. But yeah, City of the Dead actually took a long time, both pre-change and after. So this is what it looks like. This is the trash loot I had for the first one. That's about 966,000 loot. And this one is with it from Tungrad Ruins of 450. I think that's about average between, like, that's not 10k loot, because when I was learning it, it was definitely lower. So probably around mid 50s or something like that. So I think that's about average. And so, yeah, here we are. We're going to actually make it, and then I'll show you guys how to use it, and then we're going to go get the cool title and the, like, item that you get. So I'm excited. So this is the three pieces. This is how you combine it, the star diamond and the gold topaz. And yeet. Oh. Huge. All right, cool. I finally did it. I hate how they put so many restrictions on it. Well, I guess some of them make sense. All right, so how do I actually use this? Teleports you to an online party or platoon members. Can I use it in the same guild, or is it only in platoon? Wait, hold up. Enter a known adventure family name. All right. Okay, cool. I have to find someone from my guild list, and we'll see. Is it Heidel? Do you continue? Sure. Holy, that's free. My mount didn't get teleported with me, did it? It's not a big deal, but... Oh, so do you have to be on your mount when you're on it? Cannot be used if you or your mount bears trade on... Okay, so that makes sense. Cannot be used while riding any mount other than a horse. Oh, okay, so you have to be on a horse to do it. But, I mean, it's not a big deal if you have Celestial one. But I guess if you don't have it, make sure to be on your horse when you teleport. All right, so what we're gonna do now is actually do a little bit of sailing, and we're gonna go get the Clairvoyant title, and we're gonna see what the house item actually looks like. So that's pretty cool. Also, I forgot to turn in my trash loot. Yeah, after all of that, all those screenshots, I think it's about, like, Tungrad Ruins is, like, not bad silver, but a lot of the money you make there is from the essence of devouring. So I would say that, like, the trash loot alone is not as much as you may think it is. I should probably keep that on bar, because I will actually use this one compared to this compass. 2 lofty bed mountain pieces done. All right, so what do I want to do? Let me... Man, if only I had a archaeologist map now. This would be nice, but... I think I'll go for that eventually, but right now I have bigger goals for things to do. Oh god, hold on. If I do that, I actually have to go back, so I'm gonna have to take my boat there and then transport it back. Oh god, that's scuffed. I'll do that, like, during downtime. But in case any of you guys have ever seen me sailing, This is actually something I wanted to do in the future as well. Like get back into sailing stuff just because they had cool new changes. But believe it or not, we do have the Carrack. Oh, they changed that. You could board from far away. So back in the day, what you used to do, you used to click the button to board from there. Now you just board. Nice. All right, so if I remember correctly, the way to do this, you have to get yourself somewhere down there. And they did make a change. So for all of you who do have the compass, apparently it's a lot easier now. So like that, before it would just show you like where you were on the map, like the map wouldn't be blurred. Now it shows you where it is, which is a cool thing. And that works on the desert as well. But yeah, it feels so good to be done grinding. But the one thing I was like, I was getting better at Tungrad Ruins grinding. And like every day I would improve my trash loot. I started at like 10,000, and then by the time I like up until now, I was getting about like mid 14,000s loot. And this is on a Dark Knight, not like Witch that can pull like 20k. But yeah, I've just been improving over time and just like, okay, you can have the piece now. I'm not complaining, but it's nice. So I guess now that we saw it and we know how the telescope actually works, they should change the tooltip to say guild members as well, because I just teleported to one of my guildies and I guess that should be included. But I'm glad that's done. Telescope. About 200 hours probably. And the next thing we're going to be working on is back to Ash Forest, because this is what we were working on previously. So I have a Tri-Debo, and obviously I had Tet and it downgraded. This is not the first time. It was like, I think I've had 4 downgrades so far, so that's just unlucky straight up. And yeah, awesome. This is a merchant ring piece from Ash Forest. So we're gonna be there again. We're going to ideally go for a Pen Debo. That's gonna be the first one because it gives us the most stats, or most AP anyway. And then yeah, that's pretty cool. We've been saving up. We have the 310 stack ready for the Debo. Then we've had this 243. So if you guys have been watching my enhancing Black Star journey, ideally what's going to happen is either I get Pen Black Star or we build a 280 stack and then we use that for our next Debo, which would be the belt. So one of two things are going to happen. It's going to be pretty awesome. But yeah, pretty good. Another thing I want to work on is the full-on rich merchant ring, but I think we need some gear gains first. So I think tomorrow I'll do a video on like how to go about grinding for the compass, what buffs I used, how I went about getting it. And I got the telescope piece on like a 240% plus like 240% with your like loot scroll, and then of course sometimes you get the green buff going on. And then I did max out the node, so anyone can do that one. Which actually reminds me, I could take out this node now. Get this out, because we are not going to use that for a while. Take this node out. Three more CP. Let's go. Yeah, we're finally done with the Ulakita grind spot. I do still need one more artifact down here. And so, yeah. So what I'm trying to wait for is another strike crystal and then one more artifact. Because what we have right now is we have this one. And we're going to put that here. I'm not sure what I want to do with this one. I might do straight demi-human damage or vicious shadows again. But I need to strike in another artifact anyway. I'm not technically into raw sea. Well, we are, but I'm glad you can mark her down here. Ship's durability has decreased. I don't know how fun watching sailing content would be, though. Like, I do actually want to go for full-on blue gear and a better crystal. Disembark. Do I have to, like, park? I guess I have to get off. Oh, that's clean. That's a nice feature. I didn't have that back in the day. I had to, like, learn to actually boat back in the day. Okay, so I assume this is the same. Like, to get the Polaris title for this item, you would have to go to the same spot. So I just wanted to make sure this is correct. Got a telescope and a clairvoyant title. Received the gift from the Avala. I did this before with the other thing. I just don't remember it. Imagine getting this, but you don't have a boat. And you have to go actually get a ride. Ooh, a house item, 1,000 points. Let's put on the new title and see what it looks like. Oh, that's clean. I like this. Yay, we did it. 200 hours of grinding for an item that I'll actually use. Like, I'll admit, I got the compass mostly for the title, but mostly because I wanted to always help other people out. So, like, if I'm grinding somewhere and people needed a compass, I thought it'd be more helpful, more than I've actually used it, like, for myself. Well, you can't use it for yourself. It's usually for other people. But yeah, for all the help that people have given me over the years, I'm happy that I can now finally get a compass for other people. All right, so what we're gonna do now is go back to our house and... All right, so we're back in town. Let's go put our item into the house and then see what it looks like. I mean, I know what a telescope looks like, but I want to see if it's special. Did I grind 200 hours for nothing? Oh no, this is actually a really nice thing. All right, so. This is the compass, the one you get for this one, and a telescope. Oh, that's pretty clean, actually. I like it. And the one you get for the telescope. Very cool. Sir, I'm gonna need you to get off. Wow, that's cool. I like it. The fact that they're very sparkly and have a cool thing. Yeah, I just need to get the Rich Merchant Ring and the Archaeologist map. So, yeah, with that said, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys later. Peace.